Hey everybody, Ali Mehdaoui here, live with you, and I'm actually trying, believe it or not, Facebook Live for the very first time from my desktop. I usually do everything from my cell phone just because it's practical. I can connect my microphone, but there's a reason why I'm doing this in this very same platform from my desktop, is because today we're going to talk about Facebook Live's anatomy. So I need the tools that I normally use, right, with the tripod and everything else, so I can show you how I can create the content that I create, and more importantly, how I actually work from the space that I'm in right now in my own home office. So first of all, if this is your very first time, we welcome you, and you're going to learn a whole lot as we do these Facebook Lives to add a lot of value from a business perspective, life in general. And for those of you who have been watching and you understand, first of all, give us some hearts. Second of all, make sure you share this video because there's someone out there who will absolutely be learning a whole lot, and you can save their business and you can save them from making business mistakes. So nonetheless, I'd like to welcome everybody. Hey Keely, hey Eliz, and hey Denise. Looks like we got United States and the UK are in the building. But so we're going to talk today about Facebook Live anatomy. Like basically, what are the pieces as far as equipment, as far as style, and what should you do during the Facebook Live that can create more engagement, that can make you look good, and more importantly, that can give you that upper hand to look a little bit better than everybody else. And while I'm getting all my tools in front of me so I can share with you, it's extremely important for you to register for tonight's webinar. It is absolutely complimentary. It is a generic coaching event that is focused on building a brand, on marketing strategies, and everything that my wife and I have done over the last 9 years to develop a brand that is an international brand at this point. We've released a book. We've consulted Inc. 500 companies. We've built networks in the tens of thousands, and we've had award-winning businesses. So I cannot stress this enough. Definitely 100%. Make sure you register, and the link is actually attached right into the post itself. So awesome! I'm glad you have registered. I love it, love it, love it. Hello, hello, hello. So let's talk about the Facebook Live anatomy. So first thing that you will need, if you have this thing right here in your hand, your phone, congratulations. That is the very first thing that you are going to need. The second thing that you're going to need is a tripod. Now, I love this. It's actually on Amazon, and if it helps you out in the comment box, I can put the link where I bought it from. But this tripod, it has this piece, obviously, that holds the phone. But more importantly, when you twist it, you actually can go really, really wide. So no matter where you are, you can put it on a little stand or whatnot. It's really, really long. It's about 3 feet long. So you can adjust the height, because what you want is your eye contact to be in level with the actual camera itself. And on the other hand, it also becomes a selfie stick. So wherever you are, you could make it a selfie stick or a tripod as well. So I got this from Amazon. I believe it was $20 or something like that, less than $20. I have 3 of them because I like when I do my show for the ME show, or when I'm interviewing any of my coaching clients, kind of giving them a little bit of promo and whatnot. I like to broadcast on Facebook Live. I like to broadcast on Periscope. I like to broadcast on YouTube Live, and any platform that allows me to go live at the same time. So that's why I have various tripods. The next thing that you need, one of these bad boys, a lav mic. You can find these less than $12, by the way, in Amazon as well, lavalier mic. Now, the other thing that I have, and it's somewhere in the other side, but I have an extension to this, a 13-foot cord that has a male-female, obviously, connection. And the reason I do that is because when I'm doing the show, I want to showcase my whole set that I have, and I want to make sure that I have the studio live motion into the process itself. So I need the devices to be far away to capture that whole atmosphere and the environment that we've created. So that's why we needed the 13-foot extension cord. Also less than $12 in Amazon, which you can capture itself. The next thing that you're going to need is good lighting. So you don't have to buy a whole studio set, but definitely buy, there's the Diva light. It's literally an incredible light I believe it's $70 or $80 or something like that. That you can. It has a stand in it, and it has a spot where you put your phone, and then there's a rim light around it, and it's nice and bright. It gives you that vivid visual that you absolutely want to have. So it's extremely important for you to have good lighting. So it all comes down to a cell phone, a tripod, a microphone, and good lighting. If you have that, congratulations, you are equipped to have a Facebook Live piece itself, equipment rather. Now, the second thing is the style itself. So it really all depends on where you are or what you're trying to do. You know, you have different ways that you can put the tripod. So if you were sitting with somebody, you might want to have it up and angled so you both kind of look up to the set itself, and you might have like a view behind you. Or you might want to be standing up and it's literally upright horizontally with you to your eye contact, or whatever that style that is important to you. Just make sure you have a good angle. Make sure that behind you there is no mess. Don't do it from a bedroom where your bedroom looks like a mess. You know, when you have a Facebook Live audience, it's literally an opportunity for them to jump into your life. It's an open window into who you are, which is good for business because people do business with those who they know and they trust. So it's good to have a Facebook Live audience that kind of get to watch you and enjoy that exposure. Next thing is battery power. I cannot tell you how many times I've actually been live on this thing and then I forgot to charge it, and then my phone just turns off on me, and I'm in the middle of some momentum, things are hot, and then I lose it all and I get so mad at myself. Content. You can get your content from the Ed E Show. You can get your content from our YouTube page. You can get your content from our SoundCloud. We just started repurposing all of our videos in audio form as well, which I'm really, really excited about. If you haven't had a chance, go to SoundCloud and just search Ali Mehdaoui, and you're going to find coaching audio. So for those of you who are driving, running, in the gym, or what have you, you can plug us in your ear and get the value that we are educating on as well. Books, coaching experiences from the past that you've had, or again, as I do with some of my clients, I give them content from everything that is relevant to them to help them out. Now, here's your goal in every Facebook Live. It is all about educating, entertaining a little bit, make it fun, and then also empowering others. See, anytime I do this, it's not, you know, I've had somebody says like, well, you're giving all this stuff for free. No, I'm not. I'm giving people a value. I want everybody to succeed. As simple as just showing you this stupid little thing, guess what? You're going to do better in your business. You're going to evolve and be better. So it's all about educating, entertaining at times. If you all know me, I'm a little cray sometimes. I like to have fun. And then all about empowering people. And you have to have faith, and you have to be operating from an abundant lifestyle, an abundant mindset that I am willing to give it all out. As I've heard last weekend, Ray Higdon, he said, do a Facebook Live, train and motivate and educate like if you're getting paid $50,000 on that time, on that moment that you have, because it's a privilege to have an audience, right? Make sure you are doing bullet points, because imagine if I had everything that I'm talking to you about scripted, I will not be able to talk to you. I mean, unless I have a teleprompter right on top of the screen itself, which again, you're now getting crazy, right? On the set itself. Just put bullet points for yourself so you can keep yourself within the message itself. Describe your value. You know, it's a lot of people are going to listen to you. They're going to hear you. They're going to pick up a couple of nuggets here and there, but they might not know what you actually do. My wife and I, for example, we've been in business for 9 years. We own a marketing and a business consulting firm. We've worked with many, many different Inc. 500 companies with incredible amount of private coaching clients, from network marketing to sales to many startup companies as well. We've launched our own book. I released it last year, The Lion Network Marketer, still available in Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, or stores near you. And we simply focus on one thing. We empower struggling entrepreneurs to become success stories by branding, by sales strategies, by educating them how to market their product or services better. And we've also been able to build networks over 9 different countries. So this is what we've learned over 9 years. So don't expect yourself that by me sharing with this information with you that in a moment after watching one video you're gonna learn it all. This is a process. So every day I come back in here, I give you more education, more information, more tools, so you too can build your journey towards the success that you deserve, that you want to have. So set your actual Facebook Live, but make sure, because it's extremely important for you to understand, there's a setting piece that I want to share with you and show you real quick, because it's extremely important. You ever do, give me a thumbs up if you ever do a Facebook Live and everything behind you, like, now you read this the right way, right? But sometimes it flips the words on you, right? Like you just don't have that verbiage that you want to have. Well, I just got educated on how there is a setting format that you can make everything flip the way it's supposed to be. Or if you need to put a little bit of a pop color, a little bit of a filter, so you can go a little bit brighter. And I'm going to show you this right now as I am live with you, because I want you to kind of get the value. Now, I'm not going to go live in my device because it'll probably interfere with the feed that we have in here. Hey, babe. But let's say this is the live we're about to do right now, right? Like literally as we speak right now. So I'm going to show you. So before you press live right here, you see this little magic stick right here? So that little magic stick has certain actual settings. So I'm going to press that just to show you what happens. Once you press it, there are filters that you can now add into your video. So let's say, here, I'm going to actually flip the camera just so you'll be able to see what's behind. So let's say I wanted to go a little bit black and white. Let's say I wanted to make it pop. It gives it a little bit of a brightness, right? So if you're in a dark area, you can actually add these filters so you can pop a little bit more. Let's say I wanted to mess around and have fun with it, right? And I wanted to add a little funny faces. I can add a smiley, or I can add a panda, or anything that I want to add just as a fun thing. If I'm doing just a fun video for the masses, as it's loading, we're almost there. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. So maybe I wanted to do this filter, right? Where I can put my face in there. And you see what happens? I can do a Facebook Live, with a little Spidey monster on the side. Or let's say I wanted to do this one. Right? I can do a Facebook Live while I'm having fun. Hey, it's Ali and I'm eating bananas, right? So you can do all this stuff live, right? Now, this is something that I didn't know until recently. You see how much fun this could be, right? Now, let's say you don't want the filters. So you can do no filter. And then there's the third little tool part that's in here on the side. And watch what happens with the words. So normally it'll show like this if you had the screen facing you. It flips the words themselves. So in here you have horizontal. So it makes the screen go opposite, so it'll adjust the words, or vertical. Let's say you had for whatever reason you're climbing a mountain or something and everything is flipped. You can do the same exact thing. Now the third piece is brightness. Let's say you were in a dark area. You can actually press that and it makes it a little bit brighter. Or if you are in a really bright area, it can make it a little bit darker for you, a little brighter, or really, really brighter. So these are some of the tools. And again, once you hit that X button, you press live, all those are going to be already applied for you. And again, it can make you look really, really, really good when you're trying to go live. For the masses, it just makes you stand out. It makes you look like you understand what you're doing, and a lot of people could come back and say, I want to do business with that person because they know what they're doing. And sometimes just for using those tools, you may create more engagements. Like let's say the minion one, right? If I did a minion one live, many people just like yourselves who didn't know this may come back and say, hey, how did you do the minion live? How did you do this and how did you do that? That gives me a brand new prospect in my business. That gives me a brand new prospect to either a network marketing or to coaching or whatever it is. And obviously, the more value that you are doing, the more it's like the more education that you're providing and the more entertainment that you are capturing different parts of the attention of the individual on the other side. Now, while you are live, don't wait for people to get on. This is so crucial to understand. Many people will do, okay, let's just wait a little bit until people get on. Do you know that 90% of your viewers don't watch you live? Like there are, it says here, 6 people who are watching live right now, right? I can guarantee you by the time we let's say the next 30 minutes, I'll come back to this video, I'll find 100 views or more. And the reason for that is because the majority of the people watch it afterwards when it's running in the newsfeed, and they'll say, let me check it out. So you have that first 5 to 10 seconds to capture their attention. The moment you go live, hey, Ali Mehdaoui here. Today we're going to talk about Facebook anatomy, right? Now all of a sudden, oh, that's something I didn't know before. Let me see what they're talking about. So again, extremely important for you to go live right away, because if you were waiting for the first 10 to 30 seconds saying, let me see what happens, I'll wait a little bit until people get on, those who are coming back to watch it on a recorded version, you lost them. You know, I mean, I know personally, and I'm like, hey, he's not saying anything, I'm out, right? Like, you lose the attention right away. Number 2, welcome the individuals and share the topic right away. Hey, everybody, Ali Mehdaoui, here's what we're going to go about right away. Ask people to engage. You hear me many, many times asking you, hey, give me a thumbs up if you agree. Drop a number 1 if you've been through a situation like this. Drop a number 2. Give me some hearts if this video gave you value. Not really. Give me some hearts if this video educated you on especially how to flip the screen, how to add those visuals as well. So don't be afraid to ask for engagement itself. Number 4, interact if you agree, you know, with me, or if you've experienced, like, make sure you have a dialogue. Now, people can't talk to you, but I promise you, some people talk to themselves on the phone. I know I do, right? Like, see, I ask for engagements. There are the hearts. So you gotta be willing to say, hey, give me some hearts if you think this was valuable to you. Give me some thumbs up if you think, because the more thumbs up, more hearts that you are getting in that video, algorithms of Facebook's are going to push it to stay in the newsfeed a little bit longer and more, and show it to your audience more and more and more. So if you have no activity whatsoever in your Facebook lives, what's going to happen is you are going to actually just go once and gone. No one's going to see it again. So it's extremely important for you to do that. Be yourself, have fun, and more importantly, smile the whole time, right? Sometimes you're going to fall short. Sometimes things are not going to work out. I can tell you, we've done an episode of the ME show a few weeks back, and I'll never forget it. You know, my wife got tangled up on the cables, and literally all the tripods just went whoop, dropped. The microphones got unplugged. This is, by the way, in the middle of a live interview that we were doing. And I'm sitting in here like, and it all goes to sham. Everything just fell down. And, you know, I mean, all of a sudden the screens are flipped. One screen is facing one way. I mean, it was just crazy. But guess what? We stopped everything, or relaunched the whole show, smiled, and said, well, it was live, and this is what happened. So it is part of the process. Welcome people into your journey. Welcome people into your vulnerable self that you are. It's okay to be, you know, yourself. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to joke. It's okay to stumble on words. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be yourself, because the only way people are going to actually pay attention and watch you is if you are genuinely true to who you are. So that is our message for today. Please share this information with the masses if this has helped you out a little bit, because you may be in network marketing, you may be in direct sales, you may be in traditional business. The information that I'm sharing with everybody, it is not focused on one business or one tradition or one profession. You can take these skills and you can apply them to any other business that you are in. I've been privileged to have up to 7 traditional businesses, and I've been privileged to build many network marketing companies, and even launch network marketing arms for some billion-dollar companies. So I'm asking you to please share this, because this information can help the masses. And remember that tonight, April 12th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to be doing our live webinar, and it's all going to allow you to become an international brand, where you no longer have to go dry of prospects, where the prospects will come to you because you'll be an attraction machine. That's the way it should be. This is why you have to build a brand and be an authority. Give value, value, value. Many people have what it takes. Many people want to do it. The majority just don't know how. And tonight, I'm going to give you every single element. The link itself is right in this video, and it will be in an audio as well immediately after. It will be in YouTube, LinkedIn, and we repurpose every single videos or audios that we do. But for those of you who are listening to this in audio, it is workwithali.com/strategy. That is work withali.com/strategy. I can assure you and guarantee you there are probably 5 spots left. We are only taking 40 spots, and there's a reason for that. Because there are giveaways, and I can't give my whole house away. This is why it's important that we gotta cap it to 40 spots. So tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we are going live. So make sure you register, because if you're not registered, you will not be allowed in at the time of the actual webinar itself. So I'll be talking to you all. See you soon. Share this video, and much love to all of you. And remember, Mehdaoui Enterprise, it's all about change, and change starts with me. I'll talk to you all soon. Take care, everybody.